Hello everyone! Today we'll be talking about episode 812 in One Piece anime, and more specifically about two key moments that make no sense at all in comparison to the manga. But first, let me gear up. Episode 812 in One Piece has created a discussion in relation to one of the Big Mom's prisoners, and more specifically the name Admiral. But before that, there is a moment which everybody has ignored or just missed. So let's focus first on that. In the info page for the prisoners in Mondur's book, in the beginning of the episode, we can see a brief description on Luffy and Nami. If you pay close attention to it, you can see that under their names, their bounties are also written. But Luffy's bounty is shown to be 5 billion berries? Probably it's really appropriate in this moment to say, what the f***? Either Mondur doesn't know the numbers, or somebody in the animation team is really bad at math. If for some reason we give both of them the benefit of the doubt, should we take this as some kind of foreshadowing for the end of the series for the bounty for Luffy? After we have clarified that there's something completely wrong here, we should check if this page is actually a filler added by the animation team or it actually exists in the manga. From what I can see from the manga, it looks like I can distinguish the name Nami in the book and the beginning of Monkey D. Luffy as well. So the page with the prisoner's info seems to be canon? So again, what the hell is wrong with the bounty? I don't know. I'll just leave it here because if I continue I might go on tantrum similar to Big Mom, I think. So let's get to the second moment. And this is the page where we see the name Admiral. But basically this page is not present anywhere in the manga. Most of the people thought that the page with the Admiral is from the scene shown on your screen now. But actually this is the info page for Nami and Luffy, since I can clearly distinguish the name Nami. So this page is not shown in the manga, but let's also give them the benefit of the doubt that they have actually coordinated with Oda. So what can we speculate from that? Well, if you have paid close attention in the beginning of the video, I have specifically stated that we are gonna talk about the written name Admiral. And I meant exactly that. If you look closely, the word is placed in quotation marks, which suggests that this specific word should not be taken to its direct meaning. And after a short investigation on the proper way to use quotation marks, I came up with 3 options. The first option is that this refers to the name of an object. Even the latest SBS volume 87, the name for Shanks' sword was revealed, and the name was Griffin placed in quotation marks. We know the mythical creature Griffin, but with the quotation marks the purpose and the meaning of the word is changing. The second option is that this name is a nickname for a person. If you're a fan of any kind of fighting sports, probably you know that famous fighters have their nicknames, which are written with quotation marks between their real names. To give you an example with somebody famous, there is a boxer whose name is Floyd Money Mayweather. And the third one is that the word Admiral in quotation marks has an ironic meaning for somebody that is so weak that they're joking with him that he's an Admiral level. These are the 3 options that I see possible. But if I have to speculate, I would choose the most interesting one for me. And in my opinion, this would be the name of an object. In the beginning, I thought that this could be a name for a ship, since there are actually ships with that name. However, in order to store a ship in a book, you would need a much bigger book than that. So it must be some kind of object which can fit in this specific size of book, unless Mondur's ability is letting him shrink the things to fit in the books. But from what we have seen until now, the scale ratio remains 1:1 always. But we saw that Big Mom is keeping all the treasures and all non-living objects in another room, basically the same place where Big Mom stored the poneglyphs. So why would an object be placed in a prison? Well, the only thing that comes to mind is if that object has a will on its own. And we have already seen such objects. Objects combined with powers of the devil fruits. Spandman's sword was combined with an elephant fruit, and it was named Funkreed. Also in the fight with Frankie, we have seen that the sword in the elephant form has a consciousness since it was scared from Frankie. So an object like that which refuses to cooperate with any other than his original master can be placed in the prison book for isolation. Plus we know that Big Mom likes to collect all the unique creatures, so what better creature than an object with the devil fruit powers? So this one raises another question. Why would a special creature be placed in the prison book and not in the book with the special creatures? Well, one option is that this object is too dangerous to be displayed, or it is simply hard to force it to change to its special form. But this is already too much speculation and what ifs, so let's stop here. To sum it up, episode 812 provides really interesting information, or very sloppy adaptation. So guys, tell me in the comment section below, which do you think it is? And don't forget, like the video if you have enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't, and also subscribe for my future content. The Captain is signing naked and out.